Stiller Nation, sports. Stiller Nation, sports fans, welcome to another version of Soul Tape. It is a victory.
Called coaching.
Sidney Crosby passes Mario Lemieux as the Penguins' all-time points leader.
The Pirates have one of the best pitching staffs. They be balling. I'm fired up. Yeah. Welcome, everyone, to Soul Take, another version on a Tuesday here in Pittsburgh, PA. My name is Kevin Cameron, sitting here with the fellas, getting ready to drop some knowledge regarding sports, some discussions, and get some phone calls in here as well. In the studio, you see him right in the middle of your screen. For those of you that are on YouTube, Mr. Ken Craig.
What's going on? We're not used to it's still being light outside right now. So you might be able to see us a little bit better once the sun starts to go down. But you can kind of see a silhouette right now.
Yeah, well, the sun has been fading in and fading out. So it's kind of hard to set the lighting given that, unless we cover the whole window.
Yeah, it's okay.
And that might be something we need to do moving forward.
we're probably helping the viewers right now so they don't have to see my face.
It looks decent.
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks decent. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Also, he's no stranger. To the right of the screen, Mr. Keith Platt. What's up, Keith?
Oh, what's going on, man? It's my favorite month, March.
March
Madness. I love March, and it's my time of year, man. I can't wait. I'm very excited.
Would you say this is the best week in sports, Keith?
In my opinion.
In your opinion?
Yes, sir. My humble opinion.
Ken, what you think? Best week in sports?
Pretty close.
Pretty close?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Got a lot going on, Ken.
Yeah,
got
there's
a lot going on, bro.
I'm a diehard NHL playoffs.
Yeah, it's that
fanatic.
time. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
This is right there.
This is special, man. This is special. And, maybe one of us should look it up. It just entered my mind as far as gambling, right? I'm not even a gambler.
Yeah,
me neither.
All
but
right.
this time of the year, though,
but the amount,
I'm like Vegas.
the amount of money that is being thrown out there from a gambling standpoint, I know it's always through the roof. And I'm not sure if it's what's the number one sporting event for gambling. I'm not sure if it's the Super Bowl.
It has to be
the March Madness.
So that are like Masters, because that's like the first golf.
Yeah. The thing about March Madness, you have so many people that are connected some way, somehow. Right. What is it? Is it 60? A field of 68?
68, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Does that count the playing teams?
Because 68
the
teams.
68.
Yeah, that
so
counts.
So they go from 68 to 64, right?
And then it dwindles down, after this weekend.
And it's normally, like I said, everybody normally has a connection some way, somehow. Even though, it's a little bit harder being here in Pittsburgh, PA these days because Pitt is not in it.
I know.
Robert Morris is not in it.
Yeah, some local guys representing those.
Duquesne is not in it
schools.
for other. Well, I guess if you want to go that way.
Yeah.
But normally you could cite a college that you went to.
Right.
Right.
Usually a local
And
team
get all
is usually
pumped
in
up.
it, man. Yeah, Robert Morris choked recently.
We got work to do.
had a
Jeff
chance.
Capel's sticking around for another year.
Yeah.
So this time next year,
Hopefully he's
Pitt
in.
needs to be in it.
Nah, real talk. I
Yeah,
had a strong take
real
about
talk.
him. I had a strong take about him. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, man. He had some injuries, man. But this year, yeah, Capel, come on, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Even my biggest thing, and we talked about this last week, is the incoming class, right?
Right.
Supposed to have a top 15, top 10 incoming class.
Right.
So hopefully Pitt be part of the 60, not even a 68 to 64.
Yeah, hope
Make the tournament outright.
And
All right.
just to circle back to make sure we give our viewers the right information, the Super Bowl is the biggest betting day or betting event. And then second is March Madness.
Okay.
And they factor March Madness in the entire kind of 3 weeks of the March Madness event.
But how powerful is that, right? From an NFL standpoint, you have a one-day event that surpasses a 3-week event.
Yeah.
Show you the power of the NFL.
That's powerful,
We
man.
love our contact sports.
And now they're talking about, and I'm not sure if you two heard about this, that they're talking about having the opening game on a Wednesday
Yeah, I seen that.
versus Thursday.
Right.
It's like every day of the week.
Yeah,
Just
then I
about.
heard about a Thanksgiving Eve game now.
Yeah,
I'm like,
they
Lord
talked about
have
that
mercy,
as
man.
well. So, all right, but we could use a lot of that NFL power because the draft is here in Pittsburgh coming up in about, what is it, about 5.5 weeks, I guess?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that neighborhood. So, hey, it's getting close. All right, so this is what we need to do. For the people on Facebook, the numbers are on your screen. And I want to make sure I have the phone screen up as well. So once we start to get calls, the screen will be up. But Ken, go ahead and give everybody the numbers.
Absolutely. Join the conversation. If you want to call in, the lines are open. That number is 412-213-8995. Or text us. We have multiple eyes on the text board here in that, it's blowing up throughout the show, but we will get to your comment or question. That text number, 412-218-3888.
Are you saying the chat started already? No, not yet. Okay. Okay. I just wanted
Just hyping up the text board.
Got you.
That's all
cool.
I'm doing.
Cool. Well, the chat function is out there for everybody.
Yeah,
So.
and we are live on YouTube, not Facebook, as Kevin said.
Did I say Facebook?
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll just let you slide.
Okay. Well,
but
no.
we're live on
people
YouTube.
need to know. YouTube. Live on YouTube.
Same
All right.
owner.
Got it. All right. So
No, it's not. Google owns you. Sorry, wrong information.
now you're messing.
I know.
You just can't let me mess up by myself.
Yeah.
You just had to join the party.
I had to.
It happens like that sometime. All right. So what we need to do, let's hop right into our Pittsburgh Penguins. The Penguins had a really good win last night. I think it was against Colorado, 7-2. Kim, tell everybody what went down.
Yeah. First I just want to start with Colorado is the #1 team in the league. Okay. They are the hottest team in the league this year, and the Pens went in to Colorado and dismantled the #1 team in the NHL 7-2. Malkin came out and played like he was a 26-year-old, Gino. 2 goals. His first shift, again, this is his first game coming off a 5-game suspension. So, Kev, like you said before the show, he was well rested. His first shift on the ice was a penalty for tripping. And which he laughed about in his post game interview, but then once he got out of the penalty box,
Go ahead.
Gino scored a quick goal as soon as he came out of the penalty box. But we saw 2 goals and a big assist from Gino last night for 3 points. But we also saw goals from Anthony Mantha, who got his career high in goals, 26 goals on the season.
And then you got a puck after the game as well, right?
Yeah.
I did see that. All right.
And Soderblom, who who the Pens acquired at the trade deadline, got his first goal as a Penguin. Eric Carlson had a goal, and Brian Rust had a goal. So To break down the game a little bit here, I want to give a few shout outs because this is, head coach Dan Muse did a really good job of simplifying the game last night on both sides of the puck. And the first period they played, all game they played opportunistic hockey, but that first period, going into the first intermission, the score was 4-2. So initially, I thought this was going to be a high-scoring game on both sides, right? Okay. Until Artur Shilov's locked in at the, after in the second and third period, Artur Shilov's 25 saves on 27 shots, but the Pens only gave up 10 shots in the final 40 minutes. The final 2 periods only gave up 10 shots. That's really impressive. They kept Colorado to the outside perimeter most of the second, third period. And it was Colorado's only third time this season losing back-to-back games. So they, like I said, they've been on a roll. The Pens just, when they want to dial in like that, they can do it. Really, really good to see. A few high points that have happened in Pittsburgh for.
Before you get too far,
yeah,
Malkin. Is he a marked man?
He a what?
A marked man.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he has some. He has a history. Say that.
Sure.
Losing his temper.
Sure. And what I mean by a marked man, I mean the umpires are actually looking to call something on him. The players are looking to bait him. That's being a marked man.
Because he's emotional. Right, he lets his emotions get take over his game sometimes, and he's always been that way. But I think before he was able to show it more and what he can do on the offensive side of the puck. Whereas now, as you're getting older, you're not skating faster than everybody anymore. Now it's coming. Yeah, I think he's absolutely, because there's some things that Sid does that he gets away with that maybe Malkin does. That Malkin doesn't get.
So who's the poster child from a Pittsburgh sports landscape standpoint?
Sid?
No, I'm saying as far as being a marked man and exactly
Like
current or former, because I'm thinking about James Harrison.
Oh, this is a good one.
With the Steelers.
Yeah. And Malkin, he has to be one of them. Definitely one of them that gets the dumb penalty.
So him and James Harrison are like neck and neck.
Yeah, he's not. The difference is Malkin is also that offensive. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he'll turn it around and get have a 2-goal game.
Yeah, the same thing with James Harrison.
Yeah.
He'll get a he used to get illegal hitting penalties and then come back and get 2 sacks.
Yep, absolutely. Very similar. You love them, but at times you're like, why did you do that? Same thing, same exact thing.
Give a Cleveland Browns player a forearm coming across the middle
or
to the head.
Or a suplex in the middle of the field. Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey, Kim, my thing, not to cut you, I just wanted to add this real quick. Malkin, as far as I'm concerned, he just got to stay focused and be Geno Malkin and not become Tom Wilson.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you
feel me?
Absolutely, I feel you. And he's not that dude, and he has to be Geno. Last night he actually commented after the game about the contract talks that he's having, and Kyle he did let us know that Kyle Dubas said, "I'll talk to you after the season," and. His contract is up this year. I'm not certain on if they're gonna, add another year or
I hope so.
or sign him. Part of me wish.
How old is he?
Be 9.
Okay. Go ahead. We could confirm it.
Yeah. No. I want to say he's 39. Yeah, 39. I was looking at when he turns 40 in July. So, Is he playing? He's playing at still an elite level.
Right.
I'm hesitant to say that Kyle Dubas extends him another year, but based on how he continues the rest of this year, might say it. But I think that this 5-game suspension, puts him back a lot. I think that trust level just isn't there. But on the other hand, Kyle Dubas has done some big things this year. Team success. Pittsburgh has 81 goals by players in their with the team. That is first in the NHL. We have 9 players in the starting lineup that, in the lineup that has 81 goals this year. Since Christmas break, the Pens have been 4th in every major statistic. The top 10 major statistics, points and percentage, everything. So the Pens they're showing out, and on this 5-game road trip so far, the Pens have played 4 games. Their last game on the road trip is tomorrow versus Carolina. But in the 4 games they've played, they've captured 5 points, potential of 8 points. So, now we found out this morning Blake Lizott's going to be out. He's our center for the 4th line. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. Crosby's day to day.
I was going to ask about him. Okay. A lot of people were hoping that maybe he would play yesterday.
Yeah, I was one of those. Skated hard, was in contact jersey at practice, which is kind of that next step in the process. So, he'll be hopefully he'll be back against Carolina, but he's day to day still, and so is Sam Gerard. He was out versus Colorado, which was his former team where he just got traded from. So he'll day to day. So.
Okay, real quick, the playoff race, what's going down?
Yeah, so tell you what, Eastern Conference, it never fails, but I did not expect it to be this packed. The Eastern Conference is broken up into 2 divisions, the Metro Division, the Atlantic Division. Metro Division is just, every day it's changing. Currently, Carolina has a strong hold on first place. Pittsburgh, we're currently sitting in 2nd place with 83 points, 15 games left in the season. So we have the 4th strongest schedule based on our competitor ranking going into that 15 games. The Islanders are right behind us, same thing, 15 games remaining. They have the 3rd strongest schedule based on their opponents, but they have 81 points, 2 up on them right now. We need to keep our eye on them. Now, the one we're kind of worried about, too, is the Columbus Blue Jackets, 79 points with 16 games. So they have 1 game in hand right now, but they have the 2nd hardest remaining schedule in the conference, or in the NHL, I'm sorry. On the Atlantic side, Buffalo, 88 points with 15 games remaining. Tampa Bay Lightning, 84 points with 17 games remaining. Montreal, 82 points with 16 games remaining. And then Detroit and Boston on the rear for the Atlantic. So it's right now. It's if the playoffs would start right now, it would be Carolina, Pittsburgh, and Islanders in, Buffalo, Tampa, and Montreal in. Then Detroit and Boston would get the wild card spots, and Columbus would be outside looking.
All right. So last thing, the Pens play at Carolina tomorrow, 7 p.m. And then they have a game Saturday, and I can't remember who they play on Saturday.
Yeah, like I mentioned, the Carolina game is the last game of the road trip. They're the number 1 spot in the division, so this is a big game.
Winnipeg on Saturday.
Yeah, and then we have a back-to-back homestand on Saturday and Sunday. Winnipeg and Carolina comes back home. The game on Saturday at home is at 1 p.m. and then 3 p.m.
All right, cool. So let's get to what is known as March Madness. Love that music. You know what time it is when you hear that music.
And that's one of those. That's the music they should never change.
That's right.
Never make a change.
Yes, I agree.
That one, as well as when the whole tournament is done. One shining moment.
One shining moment.
That's another
classic.
one.
That's classic.
Yeah. So here's the deal. So the field is just about set, and we're gonna start with the man's bracket first. And the way we're gonna do this, every segment will break down a division of the man's bracket, and then we'll do the women's bracket in the last segment. Okay, the women's total bracket during that time span. So we're going to start off with the big dog in the East, Cameron Boozer. Okay, freshman, right, Key?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Monster.
Did you two hear the family story?
Yeah, I saw that. I knew that years ago.
Ah,
I knew that
man,
years ago.
that
it's
is
crazy.
amazing.
I remember when they was born, they used to have them at the press conference and to see the transformation, man, it's amazing.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Everyone out there, you should go out there and Google the Carlos Boozer's family story, because it's a story that I didn't realize until maybe yesterday or the day before when they featured it on ESPN, and it's about there are 3 kids. The first child had sickle cell, if I'm not mistaken, and he wasn't doing well with the sickle cell, and he needed a bone marrow, if I'm not mistaken, and the wife was determined to make sure her child was healthy. So what's the best way to do it? I mean, the parents weren't matches, so they said, hey, we need to get pregnant, and we need to use the umbilical cord to use for our firstborn.
That was deep.
And Cameron Boozer, who's the superstar for Duke, was part of the twins from that particular birth. So it's really an amazing story.
Quite unique.
And moving. So that alone, fellas, I don't even like Duke.
Yep.
I don't like Duke, but that story alone has me pulling for them. Okay. It does. So Duke is the big dog. They're the number 1 overall seed in the East. Okay. Number 2, we have Connecticut, who's having a real good year at 29-5 as well. And then we'll run through them all, and then we'll go back. So we have Duke versus number 16, Siena. We have Ohio State, who's number 8, against number 9, TCU. We have number 5, St. John's. They've come a long way. Against number 12, Northern Iowa. We have number 4, Kansas versus number 13, Cal Baptist. We have number 6, Louisville versus number 11, South Florida. Keith, do you know offhand how many ACC teams are in?
I think 5.
Okay, we'll verify.
I think 5.
Okay. Michigan State was number 3 in the East. Go up against North Dakota State. I think that the ND is North Dakota.
Yeah.
And then we have number 7, UCLA, going up against Central Florida. And then we have number 2, Connecticut, going up against number 15, Furman. Now,
And we have 8 ACC.
8 ACC.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
SMU, NC State,
Forgot about
Clemson, Miami, Louisville, Virginia, North Carolina.
Was that a conference record by chance? 8. That's
could
pretty
not
good.
answer.
Okay, no problem. All right, so when you take a look at the East, like I said, Duke is the big dog. Keith, what you got in the East?
I'm gonna tell you something. You didn't touch on this. There's one thing that stands out to me about this East region.
Okay.
I think the East region is the toughest region in the tournament. And if you pay attention, this region has a couple of coaches that already won national championships.
All right.
You got Rick Pitino. You got Tom Izzo. You got Dan Hurley. It's loaded, bro. It's loaded. But I got Michigan State coming out of this region. I think the injuries to Duke's couple players, I think it's going to come back to haunt them. And I also think Michigan State.
They're not coming back? Those players aren't coming back?
From what I understand, I'm not sure. But when I watch the ACC tournament, it might be 60-40, man. Like the 2 guys that they need to come back. And like I said, I think the injuries are going to catch up to Duke late in this tournament run. And also in this region, man, I like Michigan State, and the reason why is I think they have the best point guard in the region, Jeremiah Fears, man, 17 points, 9 assists a game. You need guard play in the NCAA tournament. Tom Izzo's been there.
Yeah.
And you listen to him, he put that battery in your back, you can get there.
I mean, we talked poster child, right? When it came to infractions, right? The poster child for the NCAA tournament is Izzo,
right?
From a coaching standpoint, Yeah.
And they played Duke earlier this year, and I thought they had the blueprint to beat Duke, and they lost by a couple of points. And I think the rematch, them guys will be hungry. And, yeah, they'll knock Duke out the box.
Yeah, and Hurley as well for Connecticut.
Yes.
He could go on that poster as well.
Yeah.
Right? And
then Rick Pitino.
Exactly, for St. John's, right?
Remember, he got titled with Kentucky, Antoine Walker in the pools,
Yeah,
Ron Mercer in them.
So
that's what I'm saying. This
a
region
very,
is loaded, bro.
It's a very tough
it's loaded.
region. Is it region or division?
Region.
Region. Okay.
Yes,
I
sir.
think I was saying division, so I can switch up real quick. All right, so you said Michigan State.
Yeah,
you
got
like
Michigan
coming
State
out of
representing
there.
this region.
Okay. No, I was leaning Duke.
Yeah.
But you bring up some good points with the injuries and everything.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to take another look at that. And again, everyone, they're the number 1 overall seed. Now, again, if anyone would like to join us and let us know who you like in the East as we run through the man's bracket, give us a call, 412-213-8995, or text us 412-218-3888. If you're on YouTube, the numbers are on your screen. Okay, the numbers are on your screen. You could chat as well. There's chat availability. Everyone, we do have a Pittsburgh's DSE and Man's Challenge bracket that we are doing. You can win nice prizes from Pittsburgh's DSEN. All you have to do is go to our website, scroll down, and find the section to join the challenge. Okay? It's a lot of fun. We give good prizes out. There's a guy out there that's named Ralph McCormick. He's been cleaning our clock in the NFL. In the NFL, I said, though, right? This isn't basketball, so it's going to be a different story in basketball. We need to knock that guy off. We need to knock that guy off, okay? So, yeah, go out to our website and enter the bracket, and let's have some fun. Anything from you, Ken, in the East?
Well, I just wanted to bring something up, and wanted to give you the opportunity to ask, who is the most bet on NCAA team?
Who what?
For this
Who
tournament?
is the most bet on?
This tournament? Or
For this tournament,
Duke.
who is the most bet on?
Duke.
I think Arizona.
Oh, that's a good one. Arizona, no, they're not. They broke this down by like bets on by the state, and so it's pretty neat. But Duke does. They are the most bet on team, and then Michigan.
Okay, so I was right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fellas, so what we'll do, we'll go ahead and take our first break of the day. When we come back, we will talk Pittsburgh Steelers, our football team. Brought in some new players, and we need to discuss if the players they brought in are good fits. Okay. Also, when will quarterback Aaron Rodgers make a decision? And there's a big trade. Don't say anything. There's a big trade that went down today. Excuse me, in the NFL as well. And then we'll go back to the men's bracket for March Madness, and we'll go through the West Division. One caveat I'll say on that as well, as we discuss these teams and who we like and everything, you all out there, you don't have to follow us. If you do, we're not responsible.
Yeah.
We just talked about March Madness being the second highest sport for gambling. We have nothing to do with your outside interests. Okay, we're just having a discussion, so that's my disclaimer. So we'll talk about all of that and more when we return.
Looking for a cost-effective way to help increase your company's bottom line? Look no further than Soul Pit Media. With our award-winning print, internet, podcasts, and Soul Pit television options. We can help your business get to that next level. For more information, contact Craig Dawson at 412-407-7685. That's 412-407-7685. And let Soul Pit Media take you to that next level.
Business owners thinking about back-to-school promotions and replacing summer flavors with pumpkin? What about your taxes? Reduce your stress and tax liabilities by planning for tax time now with Cameron Professional Services Group. CPSG takes your goals, values, and visions to create a custom tax plan catered specifically to your business. We work closely with you to ensure that as your business grows and goals shift, so will your custom plan. Located in the Hill District in Pittsburgh, PA, CPSG is a CPA and consultant firm, providing services in accounting, auditing, tax planning and preparation, community development, and operational management. Call Cameron Professional Services Group today at 412-251-0607.
Have you had the Beat by Niche experience? Beat by Niche is one of the top makeup artists in the city of Pittsburgh. She's touched the face of Cardi B, love and hip-hop personalities, and various Steeler wives. If you have not sat in her chair, what are you waiting for? Visit beatbyniche.com to schedule your special makeover for all occasions: weddings, graduations, proms, photo ops, and more. Visit beatbyniche.com and experience the touch of excellence.
Trying to put everybody in the mood there. It's snowing here in Pittsburgh, PA, the Steel City, where the NFL draft will be April 23rd through the 25th. I have it up on my screen. Right now it's 26 degrees. It feels like football season.
Right.
It feels like football season. So let's talk some football. Welcome back, everyone, to Soul Take on Pittsburgh's DSEN. My name is Kevin Cameron, sitting here with the fellas, Ken Craig, and also Keith Platt. So the Steelers brought in some newbies, right? Yeah. Some newbies. And, you know, overall grade, and let's start there, overall grade, and then we'll talk about the individual players. Okay. For me, overall grade with not just the free agents, we're talking newbies, okay? Trade, free agents. I think the Steelers got a B+, okay? Keith?
I give them an A-.
A-, okay.
Yeah, I was given a B+ as well. You know, I initially was going to be closer to that B range, but I think that this is about as close as you can get to an A without them making a big splash, right? I think we brought in a lot of good, big people that are going to make a big impact this coming season. These aren't depth pieces. There are some names that we're going to hear.
All right, so the biggest name that was brought in, can we agree that is wide receiver Michael Pittman Jr.?
Yeah. I think, maybe the tallest.
Probably so. Probably so, the tallest. So what's your hesitation there, Ken?
I think it's definitely a move, the biggest move I think we made. But I think at the end of the year, we're going to be talking more about Rico Dowdle than we're going to be talking about.
Okay, let me get this right, Ken. Come on, man. Look, we've been waiting for 2 years for a number 2 wide receiver.
Right.
And we finally get a number 2 wide receiver. And we get a running back where we've been good in that area for the last 2 years, but you're saying the running back coming in is the biggest newbie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm talking at the end of the year.
Even
right?
at the end of the year,
Well,
yeah.
who was our MVP at the end of the year or this year?
Kenneth Gainwell. Yeah.
All those touches.
He was one and done.
Yeah. All those touches are going bye-bye. Rico Dowdle played 3 years in Mike McCarthy's scheme. He had over 1,000. I know it's not a big deal to you, but
no, it's not. Thank you.
He's a rusher that can achieve big yards. Even last year with Carolina, I mean, is ripping off 100-yard games one after another, and he's someone who gets better as he touches the ball more throughout the game. Yep. And I think that's a big deal that we can have someone that's just going to grind it out. And he's not someone that you need to give to the outside.
Okay.
He's not a scat back type player.
No,
he is a hit the tackle, hit the lane, and take off. So I'm really excited about him. I am. But I think having Pittman in the lineup, I think having him on the other side of DK is only going to help DK. But I think Pittman's don't get me wrong. I think the two are 1A, 1B.
Yeah, well, I think 1A is definitely Pittman, and let me tell you why, okay? You mentioned DK Metcalf. It should make things for DK Metcalf, but most importantly, it should make things better, a lot better, for one Aaron Rodgers, okay? I think there's a high probability that Aaron Rodgers will be back, like 80 to 20, 80%.
I think so too, bro.
The 20%, when will he make that decision? I couldn't tell you. But I think that's another reason that Aaron Rodgers would consider coming back. And I think it will open up things more for DK Metcalf, as you mentioned, and the other wide receivers as well. A lot of people ask about Roman Wilson. I'm actually pulling from Roman Wilson, even though he's disappointed me so far to this point.
Still got to replace Calvin Austin, too.
Yeah. I'm not too concerned with Calvin Austin.
Yeah, we need some more speed, though. You got two big power forwards on the outside. You got to have some people to work that middle.
Yeah, I'm projecting we take at least 2 wide receivers in this coming
I'm going to give y'all a name to keep an eye on, man. Jalen Tolbert, former Dallas Cowboy. He's a Mike McCarthy disciple.
Has he signed anywhere yet?
Nope.
Good point.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Good
he had
point,
his best years under Mike McCarthy. Pay attention.
He actually scored a touchdown to beat the Steelers last time they played.
Come on, man. You Steeler Nation. You remember that?
And he shouldn't have, because Dak Prescott fumbled the ball. Right before that. And
that was crazy.
They were fortunate to get the ball back to score that touchdown. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, hey, I was over there on Monday and Friday. Got a little bit of insight.
Yeah, I seen you.
And you were talking about the wide receivers. Okay, the little bit of insight that I did get, and this is probably like a 90-10 probability. Steelers will get another wide receiver
we need
before the draft.
Before
the draft.
Yeah, probably a veteran. Veteran?
Well,
if it's before the draft, definitely a veteran.
Yeah, we're not getting a rookie.
No, we ain't.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, they want somebody already developed.
Yeah. No, I was making a joke because we can't get a rookie till the draft. But that's really good insight. It is, because I think we need. I don't want to say a vet, like a 35-year-old vet. I'm talking
no Robert Woods.
Right. I'm talking like that at his peak, right around that.
Yeah,
that 27-year-old.
I've been looking at the free agent list to see who we could possibly grab, man. You know,
so far, okay, those two that we mentioned, Dotto as well as Pittman, they're good fits.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't sleep Jamel Dean either, man. That corner, bro.
Yeah, Jamel Dean.
Monster,
I was going to go through the list here, but
yes,
let's hit up Jamel Dean. He was probably the first free agent that actually spoke as well.
Yeah,
and I'm really impressed with the guy. I think he'll do well opposite of
Joey Porter
Jr.
He was the best free agent cornerback. Did you know that? Rated as the best free agent cornerback.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. So for those people out there that say the Steelers don't get the top guys in free agency,
yes,
there you go.
Yeah. I thought he was a little dude too, man. He's 6'1".
Oh no, he's a big guy,
hitter,
and that was my point too. Is I know he had incredible grades by PFF, and I'm on board when when I can use their grades to my benefit.
Right. Yeah, they're pretty much accurate.
Why not?
But no, and on a real talk, I think I like him a lot. I think he's a big body. He made our secondary so much more physical even before the next one we're going to be talking about. But I think he's a little bit slower than I would like to see from a cornerback.
You think so?
Yeah.
He was clocked out of 4.4.
Yeah, 10 years ago. But he
not necessarily. He ain't 30 yet, man.
No, I'm that's kind of tongue in cheek. I think he's just he's a bigger dude. He's going to be physical in our secondary, and I think that's important.
Yeah, with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and all them, Jerry Jeudy and them, you need that. You need that, man.
But I think even that,
who does he even play for, Jerry Jeudy?
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. But I think he's a big name to have in that secondary as long as he could stay healthy and play a full season, which I know he's missed a game or two, but we locked up Asante Samuel who could step in for that as well.
That was big. And then I like the Jaquan Brisker signing, man. You got a box safety that could play free. He's really best. He's really
hometown guy.
Yeah, right.
Monroeville, PA, Gateway High School. Shout out to Gateway.
He went to Lackawanna Junior College like yours truly, man.
Oh, did you go there?
Relate. Yes, sir.
Okay,
I didn't finish, but I went though. I experienced with the experience.
You stepped on the campus.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I love this pickup. He is an absolute elite tackler.
He is.
Did you see him play in high school? By chance? No.
Okay.
I'm way older than that.
Monster.
I said see. Yeah. I didn't say play with him.
That boy's flying around, man.
I still follow high school football.
No.
Hey.
But I think something to speak about him. Him and Deshaun Elliott are very similar players.
They are.
Very, very similar players.
Yep.
Juan Brisker plays his best ball when he's, in that box.
Yeah, at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, that's what he excels at.
And I think the other player.
Don't tell him that, because yesterday he said that he doesn't believe in getting boxed in. He could do everything.
Okay. Yeah, he got a lot. He got over 1,200 snaps at free safety.
Yeah.
So, we Gucci, man.
And I think he can, but I think his best ball comes when he.
Me too. Yeah, when he's near the line, he's like a run stopper.
And then, not to mention the depth piece we got in Darnell Savage.
I was about to say that, bro. That people sleep in Darnell Savage. He's another Mike McCarthy disciple.
And I think what he brings, we haven't been able to backfill that Mike Hilton cornerback blitz. Right,
Ramsey will be in that role.
Yeah, and I think now that we have these big bodies that can play a little bit back, you can get a Jalen Ramsey that's coming off the end.
Right, now you can move him around instead of just limiting him playing just one position.
Yep, and
I think use him as the Swiss Army knife.
And I think between Deshaun Elliott, Jaquan Brisker, Jalen Ramsey, these are some big boys in the secondary.
I'm not sure about that Hilton comment, though, because Jalen Ramsey is here and he can do that well. And
I think the consistency we had from Mike Hilton coming off, the edge.
Yeah.
He not only would get sacks, a lot of plays broken up in the backfield when he was coming off the corner.
I just didn't like his coverage, but I was a Hilton fan, though. I'm not going to lie.
He did that one thing at an elite level that I think Jalen Ramsey brought to us this past year, but not on as a consistent basis that we saw from Mike Hilton for those couple years.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I think Jalen Ramsey can definitely do it. This is his first time really doing it.
Yeah, we got the pieces now to move him around.
Did we mention here? We didn't mention
Sebastian.
The D lineman from Tennessee,
Sebastian Joseph
that's a
Day.
big boy, man.
He's a run-stuffing defensive lineman, can play up and down the line. Not a great pass rusher, but an absolute stud run-stuffing defensive.
Came in from Tennessee.
Yeah, at 310, I think he's going to be rotating with Keanu Bitten and Yaya Black. I think we really won't see him like as no D end.
Correct.
He'll be like the middle guy, like the Tony Siragusa type.
Right, and what I liked too, he came from the Titans, but he spent a lot of time with the Rams as well. And
2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Learned under Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
So
Got
he-
that tutelage.
So he's someone that I think still has a year or two remaining of high-level football, and I think
Hopefully more than that.
yeah. You know, and I think that someone that can come in on run plays, and I mean, he eats up blockers to keep linebackers clean.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
So he was in yesterday as well, and I was totally impressed with him. As you mentioned, Keith, he played with Aaron Donald, you know, with the Rams. He has 2 Super Bowls. He knows the game, and he's excited to be a Pittsburgh Steeler, and that's what you like to see.
want, yeah.
And also, he's from Pennsylvania. I'm not sure
Yeah, I
if you
think
two
from
realize.
Strasburg. I
Yeah,
think he's from
exactly.
Strasburg, yeah.
Exactly.
I went
so,
to school with some guys from up there.
Yeah, so I think that's a good pickup as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a B. I'm going back to my score, my ranking,
Okay,
B
okay.
plus, or my grade,
Yeah.
I should say. There's no quarterback. The free agent quarterback that we're.
I mean, we
going,
went through this last year, and like I always tell people, and this ain't no shot at you or
well,
nobody.
the free
Kev.
agent quarterback that we're gonna sign
Yeah.
is Aaron Rodgers. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
No Super Bowls are won in March, April, or May, man. Like, I'll just give y'all a quick story real quick. I had a guy pull up on me last summer, man. He said, hey, Platt, the Steelers suck, man. Y'all don't get a quarterback. My comeback was, when's the last time you seen a Super Bowl won in June? Now, you fast forward to the end of the year, right? He's a Dallas Cowboy fan. We get Aaron Rodgers. We make the playoffs. Guess where Dallas was at? In Jamaica already, bro. We was playing the Texans. So, like, you know, I try not to go too crazy about this. Y'all get what I'm saying?
No, 100%, because every year, and I think that as a show, Pittsburgh's DSEN, we need to make sure that we continue to go back to these conversations, because a lot of times you see the Browns, the Raiders, and Tennessee.
Oh, you're talking about low feeding teams.
Well, but they consistently win the free agency market, right? Where this is their year. They got this player. But then they go into the organization.
Do they win the free agent market or the trade market?
It could be both sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's more the trade market.
But you see the Jags, they throw money at players all the time, big money at free agents, right? And you consistently see, except for this year for the Jags, like they're bottom feeder, right?
But we just have to be realistic and objective about it. We have concerns with our quarterback.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's just the bottom line. All right, another free agent we didn't talk about, and this could be sneaky good, the punter.
Yep.
Cameron Johnston.
Oh, yeah. Remember, he got hurt, man.
Yeah.
So, that knee should be back to normal, and I liked him, man.
I did too.
He has a foot.
So all the players we mentioned, they should be good fits for this team. As I mentioned, from a wide receiver standpoint, I don't believe the Steelers are done.
Nope.
So we'll see what happens. There was a move today with the trade that we kind of teased before we went to the break. The Dolphins traded for Jalen Waddle, or traded Jalen Waddle, I should say, to the Broncos, to Denver, for some picks, basically.
Right.
Swapping of the picks.
Yeah. Well, they gave up, what, a first?
Mm-hmm.
What else they gave? A second and third?
And swap some picks, I think.
Okay. That's a lot to give up for Jalen Waddle, but I think it makes the Denver Broncos a scary offense.
Why is that a lot to give up? I don't think so. I think that's about right.
They picking late anyway.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. I mean,
for them, I'm great with that. I'd give that up if I was would I be happy if the Steelers gave that up?
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
I probably would, bro.
I would too.
I like Jalen Waddle
too.
that much.
Yeah.
I think he's that good.
It's very similar to a Minka Fitzpatrick, right? When the Steelers traded for Minka, I felt as though, if you could get a number 1 draft pick with that talent and that ability, it's worth it.
Right.
Right? And that's the way I look at
Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, I think, what is he, 29 years old or 28, somewhere? So I think that was a good move. I think he's a number 2.
Yeah, he's a number 2. He can be a number 1, but I think he plays best at opposite, like as Robin, not Batman.
Correct.
When I look at Jalen Waddle, I see Mike Wallace, bro. I don't know what y'all think. I see Mike Wallace.
Spot on.
I see Mike Wallace.
But check it out. Even if we go back, even if we use the Steelers, right?
Right.
look at our recent number 1 draft picks as well. Okay, the linemen I like, don't get me wrong. Okay, like Troy Fontenot. I like him.
Fontenot, yeah.
Okay. So look at, even though he was productive here, the Najee Harris, the running back. Would you trade Waddle for Najee Harris?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No,
See, I would. You can?
I would take Waddle.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Straight up.
Yeah.
So that's making my point.
I get what you're saying.
And then there's number 1s that don't pan out at all.
Right, all the
Give
time.
you another example. Kenny Pickett. He didn't pan out.
He
right?
just got paid from Carolina. Shout out to Kenny Pickett. You're getting that money, bro. You're sticking around.
Why
He's
not?
going to Carolina.
Why not?
But,
So
career-wise, though, weren't.
Yeah. So my point is, Waddle's definitely worth a number 1.
Yeah, especially in Denver too. Because to me, when you
because
look at the Denver,
what you're getting,
right?
You know,
when you look at the Denver wide receiver core, man, they was kind of missing that other guy. You got Sutton, you got Mims, you got Franklin, but they're like kind of gadget dudes. So now you got Sutton. You got Waddle. You got 2 bona fide starters. And then you can add Mims and Franklin and them in the mix and feed off of that with the good tight ends they got or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think the guy from Pitt is still there, too. I can't think of his name.
I really, really like the trade for Denver. I think their offense now becomes really scary. Yeah. Jalen Waddle has, throughout his entire career, has had injury concerns. I mean, every year he's missing a few games.
Nicked up.
He's always nicked up.
Definitely getting nicked up.
Especially high ankle sprains all the time. Like just all over the place.
Yeah,
but
a lot of people be trying to crack him too. He takes a lot of hits, man.
Yeah.
He gets popped for some reason.
This is a big move for Denver, and I hate that it's in our side of the conference, but it's a big move for them. I think. But as if the Steelers would have made that today, I would have been upset.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. All right, so before we move back to March Madness and basketball, rumors are out there that Carson Beck is being considered by the Steelers as possibly a mid to early draft pick, probably 3rd, 4th round. Would you two be okay with that?
No,
he's supposed to be in for a visit.
I seen that. Yeah, my friends tagged me earlier when I was on my way here.
If it didn't happen already,
it's a guy. It's another guy that I think that the Steelers should try to look at, and he's a freak of nature. His name is Taylon Green for Arkansas. If I'm the Steelers, I'm trying to get him. No disrespect to Carson Beck, but I think he has some limitations.
Yeah, I think Beck definitely.
Well, that's why he would go in the 3rd or 4th round as a quarterback.
Yeah, he's I project him as more of a like a backup quarterback in the NFL, probably on that edge of like 3rd string.
Yeah, he's a backup, bro. He might got to go to the UFL get some reps.
3rd string.
Yeah, but you have to do due diligence on all these players. You have to, right?
Because he seemed like a good character guy, though.
He's been competitive. He's won big games. He's led big teams. So you have to give him a look. Maybe there's something about him that they're like, this dude is a winner.
Okay. Well, we'll see. But like I said, it's out there. All right. So it's that time again. Let's hit it up, fellas. The man's bracket. We covered the East. We might as well go south.
Oh, we going south?
We might as well go south.
I thought we was going west. Okay.
Well, let's go west.
Okay.
You ready for the west?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go coast to coast.
The west is the best.
Let's go coast to coast.
West side.
Yeah. All right. So on the west side, all right, number 1 on the west is Arizona.
Right.
Okay. Who's the big dog player for Arizona? You have
probably. It's crazy because his brother played for the Steelers this past season. I don't know if anybody knows this. They had one of the top freshman power forwards. His name is Koa Pete. His brother Andrews Pete started for our Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
This guy's tough, man. 6'8", 235, 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, 53% shooter from the floor. He is a load. He is a load. And they got some guards too, man. But my thing with Arizona though, y'all, how healthy is point guard Jaden Bradley? He hurt his left wrist in the Big 12 title game recently. By the grace of God, X-rays were negative. that's good, but that left wrist remains in a wrap. If he can't play, that's 13 points down the drain, 4 assists, and a 40% three-point shooter. That's my only thing about Arizona. I got them winning the title, but the questions remain for us in this West bracket. And keep an eye on Arkansas, man. I'm telling y'all.
Well, let's run through it because I want to go game by game.
Okay.
So Arizona's playing LIU Brooklyn.
Yeah, coached by Rod the God Strickland.
All right. So, they're the number 16th seed.
Yeah, they're going to lose by 58.
Or I should say they are the 16th seed.
No disrespect. They getting punched.
They should.
Punched.
As a 16th seed, they
right,
should.
Right.
All right. Villanova is number 8 going against Utah State.
I got Utah State
number
as an
9.
upset.
These games, 8 and 9 games, are normally some
they
of the
be coin
best
flips.
games the first round.
And I love it, Kev. I love it.
Wisconsin, number 5, going up against High Point.
They better be careful.
Number 12. Yeah. Arkansas, number 4, going up against Hawaii.
Yeah.
Who's number 13. Number 6, BYU. Talking about a squad, BYU, right?
Yeah.
Going up against number 11, it would be Texas or North
NC
Carolina
State. Yep, who plays tonight, and I can't wait to watch it.
What time is that game?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay. Anything on BYU?
You know what? I actually had BYU going to the Elite 8, but I'm going to tell you what happened.
Okay.
They had the 2026 version of Danny Ainge. His name is Richie Saunders. He tore his ACL. That's 18.6 rebounds and 7 assists down the damn drain, man. So I don't think I got them going to winning their first game, and then I got them going home losing to Gonzaga. If Richie Saunders was there, I had them going to the Elite 8. I think he is that good and that much of an impact player for the BYU Cougars.
And so who else is the main player for BYU, though?
AJ DeBasta.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of.
Yeah, him and Robbie Wright. They got to carry the load,
So
but I just
don't think
it's enough. I don't think it's enough.
No? Okay. Got you. All right, moving on. We have the team you just mentioned, Gonzaga, who's number 3, going up against Kennesaw State.
Kennesaw State, yeah.
Who's the number 14th seed.
Right.
And then we have Miami of Florida, who's number 7, going up against Missouri, the number 10 seed. And then the 2nd seed, Purdue, against the 15th seed, Queens.
Yep, they're a new team. Shout out to Queens.
So where you rank the East number 1?
Yeah, I think that's the toughest. Yeah.
Where do you rank the West?
The West bracket might be 3. Might be 3 because I think the other 2 brackets we didn't cover. The other 2 regions, I think they're better. Might be 3 or 4. Yeah.
Might be 3 or 4.
Yeah, but this region is pretty low key. Like it's kind of, if you look at the bracketology and brackets, I think they made it easy for Arizona. You know what I mean? A couple winnable games, but like I said, they got to be healthy. But Arkansas has the best team in this region, Darius Acuff. And I think he could go on a Carmelo Anthony type of run with the Razorbacks. My only thing is depth with the Razorbacks. They only played 7 guys.
So who do you like?
I like Arizona.
You like Arizona?
Yeah, but I'm saying though, if Jaden Bradley is healthy, if not, I got him losing to Arkansas because of Darius Acuff, man. He led the SEC in scoring and assists, Kev. The first player to do it since Pistol Pete Maverich. Darius Acuff.
That's saying a whole lot.
This is a young Steph Marbury clone, man. Y'all got to check him out, bro. Then hold up. I'm from the Hill District, man. I got to say this.
Okay.
His backcourt mate, Malik Thomas. From the Hill District. 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists.
Right?
Yep, Lincoln Park. Yep, shout out to his dad, Big Horse. Yeah. Arkansas, man, that's the team to watch in the West region.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Did you have anything, Ken, on the West? No? Who do you like? You like Arizona?
I do like Arizona.
You're going with the number 1 seed?
Yeah. I'm following number 1s all the way through this tournament.
Is that right? Even Duke?
And Arkansas.
Even Duke?
No, not as much Duke. I don't think they come out of that group.
Okay, well, you're doing what most people will do with the brackets and everything. And again, everyone, if you didn't catch it earlier when I mentioned it, Pittsburgh's DSEN, we are having a bracket challenge. You will win prizes from us if you finish the number 1 scorer in the bracket. You can go to our website, pghdsen.com, find the section for the March Madness bracket, and join us having fun competing during March Madness. We'll have a lot of fun. All right, so what we need to do, we need to go ahead and break for the second time today. When we come back, we will talk baseball. we'll talk about our Pittsburgh Pirates opening day roster. Who will make it? There's one particular player that I wasn't sure about. I didn't think he would make it, but I think this guy's going to make it now. I think he's going to make it now. Also, will the Pirates Paul Skenes and the USA win the World Baseball Classic? Everyone should know that game against Venezuela is tonight at 8 p.m. So we need 8 p.m. So we need to talk about that, as well as we'll get back to the men's NCAA tournament bracket. We'll go south. And I see why you were talking about going west. I had west down on the agenda.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was trying to throw you off.
Tournament time, I'm going to point like an archer, man.
Yeah. So, sometimes I need to be directed, Keith. So it's all good. It's all good. So, yes, we'll talk about the South region, not the division. We'll talk about the South region. And Florida make the Final Four. They're the big dog over in the South. So we'll do all of that and more when we return.
Looking for a cost-effective way to help increase your company's bottom line? Look no further than Soul Pit Media. With our award-winning print, internet, podcast, and Soul Pit television options, we can help your business get to that next level. For more information, contact Craig Dodson at 412-407-7685. That's 412-407-7685. And let Soul Pit Media take you to that next level.
Business owners thinking about back-to-school promotions and replacing summer flavors with pumpkin? What about your taxes? Reduce your stress and tax liabilities by planning for tax time now with Cameron Professional Services Group. CPSG takes your goals, values, and visions to create a custom tax plan catered specifically to your business. We work closely with you to ensure that as your business grows and goals shift, so will your custom plan. Located in the Hill District in Pittsburgh, PA, CPSG is a CPA and consultant firm, providing services in accounting, auditing, tax planning and preparation, community development, and operational management. Call Cameron Professional Services Group today at 412-251-0607.
Have you had the Beat by Niche experience? Beat by Niche is one of the top makeup artists in the city of Pittsburgh. She's touched the face of Cardi B, love and hip-hop personalities, and various Steeler wives. If you have not sat in her chair, what are you waiting for? Visit beatbyniche.com to schedule your special makeover for all occasions, weddings, graduations, proms, photo ops, and more. Visit beatbyniche.com and experience the touch of excellence.
Pittsburgh, it's an old school party. Yes, each Saturday we throw it back with some of the best old school music, funk, R&B, old school, rap, hip hop, and all the jams that make you move and dance. Yes, check it out. Each Saturday, right here on Pittsburgh's DSEN, all the old school jams, 6 to 11 p.m.
Pittsburgh, have you seen our Sunday radio schedule? Ooh, it is lit. Start the day off with our Sunday gospel music from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. It will inspire you and have you praising the Lord. Then from 3 to 8 p.m., we bring you Sunday jazz melody for all the jazz lovers. Then cap off the night with The Quiet Storm from 8 to 11 p.m. to hear the best smooth, romantic, and soulful R&B sounds of yesterday and today. All that each Sunday on Pittsburgh's DSEN, the place for soul.
There we go. We are back. This is Soul Take on Pittsburgh's DSN. My name is Kevin Cameron, sitting here with the fellas Ken Craig and Keith Platt. We are having a ball talking Pittsburgh sports and major and hot sports topics. If you missed anything, nothing to worry about. All the shows are recorded on YouTube. All you have to do is go to YouTube and check out the show once it is over. Matter of fact, I think you could even rewind during the live broadcast. Is that right, Ken?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube. Okay, all right. So, yeah, if you want to go back, you can go back many different ways, okay? Also, you can call in. The number to call in is on the screen for YouTube, and if you're on the radio side, all you have to do is go to the website to get the number, but I'm a good guy, so I'm going to give it to you anyway. 412-213-8995, or you can text 412-218-3888. So we've been talking Penguins in the first segment, and we also went over the East region of the men's March Madness basketball tournament. And then the second segment, we talked about the Pittsburgh Steelers, the newbies, the new players that are coming in. Are they good fits? And we actually graded this group as well.
Right.
Me and you, Ken, we did B+, right?
Yes, we did.
And I gave them A-.
Keith said A-.
Can I say something real quick before you get on about that? Y'all didn't bring this up, and it just makes me wonder. We talked about Rico Dowdle, right?
Yeah.
So you got to feel for Caleb Johnson, man. Where does this leave him on the pecking order, man? They got to give him a chance, man.
You know, I was thinking about him on the way in, actually, and I hope he is out there just grinding this offseason.
Me too, man.
I really hope he
too,
does.
bro.
I've been a fan of him since
our days. Yeah, me too. I like him.
I would love to see him come
that
out.
one incident, man, because of that fumble. Like, come on. No, don't let that define your career, bro.
New head coaching, new coaching staff. Everyone has a clean slate now. It's time for everyone to show
someone
up.
just needs to show him the video of Plaxico Burress, right? When he made a boneheaded play.
Yeah, he caught the ball and stood up and spiked it.
Yeah, without being touched.
Yeah, that's classic.
So
then look at his career, though. Super Bowl
that's
champ.
That's my point. He had
he turned into Cheddar Bob, but that's another story.
He had a real good career until he had to mess around with some guns.
Yeah, I said Cheddar Bob.
Yeah.
You ever see 8 Mile?
Oh, yeah. I shot myself.
Oh, I'm gonna let it go, man. All right. What's up, Ken? What you got for us, bro?
we also taught, I got cut off during my recap, so let me go back.
Not bad.
So the West region also we talked about for the men's NCAA tournament. All right, so what we have now, what time is it? It's 7:08. The snow looks like it went away for now anyway here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So
it'll be back.
We need to talk opening day for the Pittsburgh Pirates because opening day is not too far away. 9 days to be exact. March 26th against I think it's the Mets, if I'm not mistaken. But
that's what what's that? Next Wednesday? 26?
9 days?
Next Thursday?
No, it's not. It's probably,
that's next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah, time flies, I tell you. So the Pirates have been making cuts to get down. I think right now they are down to an active roster, I want to say 37, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And 36 active. So they need to get from 36 to 26. And for anybody out there that would like to know the details as far as what players were let go, I updated YouTube today with that information. So all you have to do is go to Pittsburgh's DSN post, and you'll always stay abreast as far as who's staying and who's leaving, because I really do try to keep that updated. Okay? So the one guy that we've been talking about,
the Griffin.
The main man, one of the main men, okay, Connor Griffin, shortstop. Okay, 19-year-old.
Monster,
19-year-old monster. Okay. Will he make the opening day roster? Previously, fellas, I said I wouldn't do it.
Me too. I said let him play the Mariners for 2 months.
I said yes. I said put him in.
You said put him in.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Like I said, the Pirates are at 36 active players. I would think if he's not going to make the active day roster, that they would have sent him down to AAA already. Okay, I don't think they'll leave it, up to the last
couple days. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna play with him like that.
Yeah, I really don't. So now I'm starting to believe. I'm starting to believe that he'll be part of the opening day roster.
Yes, I mean, he's making the decision hard,
which is good.
Which is really good.
Which is good.
That is great.
And when I take a look at
need that.
When I take a look at his stats, he's having a fantastic spring. He's actually leading the Pirates in home runs with 4.
Lord have mercy.
And he's also leading the team with RBI. By the way, do you all say RBI or RBIs?
I say RBIs with an S.
With an S.
Yeah. Because it's runs batted in. That could be more than one. That's just how I look at it.
But you said in. There's no S to in.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Runs batted ins.
Runs batted in.
I think runs.
That's why I say RBIs.
I say
runs
RBIs.
batted in.
Yeah, I say
You
RBIs.
say with an S too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I got 147, you're going to say he got 147 RBIs. You're not going to say he got 107 RBI. You get what I'm saying?
No, I say RBI. Because here's the deal. I say RBI without the S because the S on the runs take care of that. Runs batted in.
It's apples and oranges.
Either way is cool.
Steak or pizza.
Either way is cool.
Don't order cheesecake,
so,
man.
Right now, based on and we're hopping all around here, but the starting lineup, projected for the Pittsburgh Pirates, and this comes from various sources. Okay, so it's pretty much a consolidation of various sources here. Left field, Jake Magnum. Second base, Brian Lowe, and this is in batting order, and I have a little bit of a disagreement with the consistency here, from these various sources. So, again, Jake Magnum, left field, the leadoff. Brandon Lowe, second base, number 2. In the third spot is Brian Reynolds, left field or right field. Him and Jake Magnum could actually flip-flop those positions if need to. O'Neal Cruz, center field, is in the hole, okay? Spencer Horwitz, first base would be number 5. The fifth batter, number 6, is the new addition of the Pirates, Marcell Ozuna, as a DH. Jared Triolo, third base, is number 7. Shortstop, they actually have Nick Gonzalez. Notice it doesn't say Connor Griffin. Okay.
Right.
And
good.
also,
I'm rooting for Nick, man.
Also, Joey Bart. So I have like 3 positions or part of the lineup that I have a little disagreement with. First of all, Jake Magnum. I'm not sure if O'Neal Cruz will do that. Lead off, we'll see.
About him at cleanup. That's just my opinion.
What happens in cleanup, you get more at bats as a leadoff hitter.
Right.
Okay. However, I can see him as the cleanup as well.
That's just what I would do.
And again, Nick Gonzalez at shortstop, and I think maybe the consistency with this group, with Connor Griffin and everything, they're thinking maybe Connor Griffin go down to the minors, and that's why they have Nick Gonzalez here. Okay, but if he stays, I expect to see Connor Griffin in that particular position. And then Joey Bart as the catcher. I'm not sure if Joey Bart would be in that particular position or if it would be one of the others like Henry Davis or Rodriguez as well. So I know Paul Skenes like Henry Davis.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Henry Davis fan.
Me too, bro.
I want him to succeed so badly.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
But his bat, I mean, just struggled
It's trash. It was trash.
I mean, like, what was his stats this offseason?
He bat like 220 or something, man.
I mean, his and I'm looking at spring training.
Do you have it right there?
Yeah.
His batting average, bro.
.091.
Yeah, man. He got to get right.
There's, like, you can't start him.
Oh, you can't. There's no offense whatsoever being generated from that bat. No.
And I thought when he originally came up, I thought he was a strong bat, but they had worries about his catching experience.
Yeah. But still time, man.
That's the way I remember it.
I ain't gonna give up on him yet, man. I'm giving him 2 more years, and after that, Henry Davis, see you, bro.
Yeah, here's the deal about it as well. I have it right here too, Kim. .091 with 22 at bats.
That's what pitchers bat, man.
Yeah.
Unless you show Otani, that's what pitchers bat.
He 22 at bats and 2 hits.
Come on. I might can hit the ball better than that.
So he had a reasonable number of at bats.
Yep.
Okay, not like Nick York, who leads the team with 36 at bats, and he's batting .278 for the spring. And we talked about Connor Griffin, 34 at bats. He's batting .206, so that's not really killing it from a batting average standpoint, but at least you could say he has 4 home runs.
Right.
So yeah, we'll see what happens there.
On the other side of that, I mean, Garcia batting a .469 with 30 bats, 15 hits. They have him even on the starting lineup? I don't think so, right?
No.
Yeah,
but again, we have to keep in mind what our guy Kevin Gorman told us last week from the Tribune Review and Trib Live. He said that, we got to keep in mind this spring training. Guys are trying all kind of different things, so you really kind of have to take that with a grain of salt. Yeah. All right, so from a Pittsburgh Pirates standpoint, again, it's getting close. They need to get that roster down to 26. The main guy that we need to be looking at, again, is Connor Griffin. Is there anyone else that might be on the bubble that you can think of, Ken?
Not off the top of my head, no. I wouldn't be the right one to be asking because I'm not as attuned with the team as you are, but I mean, I seriously have concerns about Henry Davis.
Oh, yeah. I do too.
I think that, his pedigree, being drafted first overall, I think the way he's struggling at 26 years old, was 27 years old, I think, that we need to have that conversation.
All right, so let's talk Rural Baseball Classic that's going down today, 8 p.m. Paul Skenes actually pitched a pretty good game.
Yeah.
It wasn't totally clean.
First time I seen him get cracked out the park, man. But he fought through that, and that was lightweight. Small thing to a giant, bro.
That was a tough lineup too.
Small thing to a giant. Yeah, that was. Woo, them dudes, man. Our pool hosting them, OMG.
By the way, the Pirates did lose today, 10-2 versus the Houston Astros. Yeah, I laugh because they were probably still banging on garbage on garbage cans, tipping the batter for the pitch. I'll never let that go.
No, never. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
I'm about to say, that's cheating, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say something I want to say.
And they didn't get the appropriate punishment. So, but back to the World Baseball Classic. Yeah. That is at 8 p.m. today. This would be the USA going for its second title as well, Venezuela.
Damn, this will be only the second time we won that thing?
Well,
wow.
How many? I don't.
It's been 20. It's been going on for 20 years.
For 20 years.
Yeah, we only got 2 titles. That's crazy.
20 years, but how many actually tournaments? Because they don't play it every year.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They don't play it every year.
They don't do this every year.
What is it, every 4 years, every 3 years? Because it's basically Olympic baseball. Yeah, I like it, man. I'm excited. I love it.
How many classics? We need 6. So, yeah. So that's not bad. Yeah. Right now is really, this will be the 6th one tonight?
There have been 6. tournament scheduled as of 20.
Okay, so that's 20% either way.
Yeah, I mean, then the tournament expanded from 16 to 20 teams in 2020. So yeah, it's not like it's been 20 champions.
Right.
They did 2006, 2009, 13, 17.
Okay, spread out. Okay, yeah. I get it.
Yep. All right, so I mentioned Paul Skenes. What did he do? Last game against the Dominican Republic, 4.1 innings pitched, 1 run allowed, 2 strikeouts, and he allowed 6 hits and 71 pitches. Okay, but the main thing, the USA, we won 2-1. And like I said, Dominican Republic, they really have a solid lineup, and he got it done. Yeah. He got it done, so that was actually good to see.
Yeah, I haven't watched this much baseball since Barry Bonds and Ken Griffey Jr. played. Like I said, it's baseball Olympics. I love it, man. Yes, in the U.S., we will win the World Baseball Classic tonight. We're getting that trophy,
Check it out right after the show.
Man, I can't
Check
wait.
it out.
Well, yeah, this is great baseball. I love it, man.
The Dominican and the U.S. are both tied with 1 championship, World Baseball Championship. Japan leads.
That don't surprise me. I thought you was going to say Dominican Republic.
With how many?
With 3.
With 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we move on, and what we need to do. All right, let's get to it. This is the 3rd regional for today that we'll talk about. And let me make sure, let me look at my sheet because Keith will be getting me straight here if I don't. So the South region.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Florida is the big dog in the South. So let's go through these games. Florida is the number 1 seed, and they'll play the play-in winner.
Preview and
okay. And then the next game is Clemson, number 8, going against Iowa, number 9. So that should be a tough one. The next game, Vanderbilt, number 5 team. Solid team there, Keith.
Vanderbilt, oh, yeah, they got some scrappy guards.
Yeah, going up against McNeese State.
McNeese State like to play fast, but I think Vanderbilt will beat them in a
Okay, and then we have Nebraska, who's number 4, going against number 13, Troy. Does it seem like to me Troy is always in it? In March Madness?
Yep.
I'm not sure.
Sun Belt Conference.
There's a few teams I don't hear their name all season until
the tournament.
Yeah.
Consistency. Shout out to them coaches.
North Carolina State, who's the 6th seed, have played VCU, who's number 11. Illinois, 3rd seed, going up against the 14th seed.
The Quakers.
Pennsylvania. It seems like they're always in it as well.
Yeah, that Ivy League.
Holding it down for PA. Who else from PA is in the tournament? Offhand, do we know anybody else?
Lehigh's in Pennsylvania.
Did we say Lehigh yet?
Yeah, they're in Pennsylvania.
Did we go over Lehigh?
Well, they have to beat Prairie View.
So what region are they in?
They're in the region we're covering right now. What's this? The South? South region. Yep, this is the South region.
Yeah, they're not in the South, are they? Oh, they're in the playing game.
Right,
that's why.
Right. Exactly.
That's why.
That's what I said. They got to beat Prairie View.
So moving on, we have St. Mary's, the 7th seed, going up against Texas A&M, the 10th seed. Okay, and then Houston, real good ball club right here, Houston, the 2nd seed, going up against Idaho, the 15th seed.
Vandals of Idaho.
Any of those teams that I ran through, Keith?
Okay.
You want to add a little bit more to?
Yeah, I got some sauce for you, man.
Okay.
So Florida, they're in the South region, but I like Houston coming out of the South, man, and the reason why, freshman point guard Kingston Fleming. He will be the difference maker, and don't sleep their bench. They got a guy named Mercy Miller. He's a 6'4" athlete, 2-guard, high-energy guy coming off the bench, and he's also the son of rapper mogul Master P. This guy has energy. Sampson brings him in. He screams at him. Next thing you know, he got 2 tip dunks, a 3-pointer, a steal. Mercy Miller is the man coming off the bench for the Houston Cougars, and they will win which region is this? They will win the South region because of Kingston Flemings, the talented freshman point guard.
All right. Any other teams?
There's another game too, man.
Run through what you have.
I got VCU beating North Carolina in an upset, and here's why. No Caleb Wilson. I think North Carolina, I think they're 5-4 since Caleb Wilson has been out. And I think VCU is a scrappy team, man. And, every year around this time, you always hear Virginia Commonwealth. From, I don't know if Shaka Smart is still there. I think Shaka Smart's at Texas. But even during the Shaka Smart days, even before that with Bones Highland and them, VCU comes to play come tournament time. They're a sleeper in Atlantic 10 every year. And then come March, they always seem to make a name for themselves. So, yeah, VCU's going to beat North Carolina. That's my opinion.
Got it.
Yeah. But I like Houston coming out this region. I think Florida's pretty good, but it's just something about Houston, this defense, Calvin Sampson, and I'm going with Houston coming out of that region, South region.
Cool. I know you have Houston.
Yes, sir.
But if it's not Houston, any sleepers?
VCU.
VCU.
Yep, VCU.
Okay, you're sticking with that.
Yes, sir.
All right, and right now VCU is the 11th seed.
Right.
All right. Okay, everyone. Again, we are having a bracket challenge for March Madness. Pittsburgh's DSEN. Go to our website, pghdsen.com, and join the challenge. We have a lot of good prizes that you can win. And the prizes are I should say it's a surprise. Mm-hmm. As far as what will be in the bag. There might be a combination of things, but whatever the gift is.
This sounds enticing.
Okay, I'm like 99.9% sure that the person will like it. Okay, so you can't win unless you do what?
Participate.
Unless you play.
I'm pretty good at this, man. I don't want 4 of these, man. I plan on winning 5.
All right, and check this out, everyone. Okay. Put on your schedule for tomorrow at 11 a.m. We are having a special Pittsburgh Soul on Stage with Tommy Davidson. Do you know who Tommy Davidson is?
Yeah, Strictly Business. That's my
Strictly
movie.
Business.
Come on, man. They live in color, bro.
There you go.
The Wayans brothers. He's come from under that umbrella. He's a hell of a comedian.
Keith
Shout
is
out
all
to him.
on it. Keith is all on it.
Yeah, man. You making me laugh just thinking about him, man.
So Tommy Davidson, we're doing a live interview with him on Pittsburgh Soul on Stage.
I got to tap in. You're going to have me come down here, man.
Yeah, 11 a.m. tomorrow. Not only that, Keith, we're giving away tickets. He'll be in Pittsburgh on Sunday.
Oh, we're at the Improv.
Not at the Improv.
Okay.
At the Pittsburgh City Winery. At the City Winery.
Wow, I work
Pittsburgh,
right in the area. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so
unbelievable.
People can call in and win tickets. Okay, so put it on your schedule for tomorrow, 11 a.m. Also, check this out. We're going away. We're taking a vacation. We're cruising.
Yeah, I saw that, man. You got me thinking, man.
Pittsburgh's DSEN is having a cruise November 7th through the 14th. We will be cruising the Eastern Caribbean. Keith, we have a lot going on here.
I know, man.
Don't you see?
That's why I love being a part of this.
Excellent. So, yeah, check out the cruise. Go to our website, pghdsen.com, okay? And hopefully you'll be able to join us. Now, we mentioned the World Baseball Classic is coming up at 8 o'clock, but also right here on Pittsburgh's DSEN, you don't want to check out the baseball, check out the best of soulful music. Okay, we're a 24/7 radio station. Check out our radio schedule. And what we like to say is you should be able to find something right for your soul, okay? Because we bring you the soul music. Pittsburgh's DSEN, we're the place for soul. So, yeah, check us out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to break. And what we'll do when we come back, we need to talk NBA.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? There's a big game that's going down tonight, Phoenix versus Minnesota. Also, we need to talk about the NBA playoff race, and we'll also get back to the men's NCAA NCAA Tournament bracket, the last region, the Midwest region. And the question here, can Michigan make it to the Final Four? Okay. Also, we'll go over the women NCAA Tournament. And the question there, can anyone beat Sarah Strong and UConn? What a strong team on the women's side with UConn. They're always there, right, Keith?
Yes, sir.
Okay. From an NBA standpoint, before we go to break, MVP, who's the MVP and why?
Right now?
Right now.
We'll be on the spot. That one.
Good.
Man, this is a tough one, man. You know what? I'm going with Jaylen Brown, man.
You're going with Jaylen Brown?
I'm going with JB.
Ah, that's a good one.
I'm going with JB, bro.
That's a good one because Jason Tatum was out for a long time.
People thought that they were going to be
Jaylen Brown held it down.
Yes, he did. Big time, man.
Okay.
And I give him the MVP, man.
Got it.
Got to give it to JB.
I think I'm going to differ with you. But
who you like?
I'll tell you after we come back.
Okay.
I'll tell you after we come back.
All right. Can't wait.
All right. So stick around, everyone. We will be right back after this break.
Pittsburgh, it's an old school party. Yes, each Saturday we throw it back with some of the best old school music, funk, R&B, old school, rap, hip hop, and all the jams that make you move and dance. Yes, check it out. Each Saturday right here on Pittsburgh's DSEN. All the old school jams, 6 to 11 p.m.
Pittsburgh, have you seen our Sunday radio schedule? Ooh, it is lit. Start the day off with our Sunday gospel music from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. It will inspire you and have you praising the Lord. Then from 3 to 8 p.m., we bring you Sunday jazz melody for all the jazz lovers. Then cap off the night with The Quiet Storm from 8 to 11 p.m. to hear the best smooth, romantic, and soulful R&B sounds of yesterday and today. All that each Sunday on Pittsburgh's DSEN, the place for soul.
That's so smooth, man.
It is so smooth.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Who was that?
Preach. That's Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Predictable. Hey, I got a crazy music man, bro.
That's what's up, Keith.
Got
That's
old
what's
soul.
up. All right. Hey, this is Soul Take. Welcome back, everyone. Soul Take on Pittsburgh's DSEN. We do it this way every Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. My name is Kevin Cameron. Also with me in the studio, Ken Craig, as well as who you just heard from, Keith Platt. He knows Jamie Foxx when he hears Jamie Foxx. Talk about somebody that's talented. Jamie Foxx, that dude is talented.
Wanda.
Yeah.
Can I jump in really quick?
Sure,
and
jump in.
Go off script here just a little bit.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure before we go any further, that we're talking about the bracketology and all the NCAA brackets. I wanted to give a special shout out for the women's ice hockey. Penn State made it to the Frozen Four.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Nice.
That's
Women's
big,
hockey.
bro.
So they are going to be playing. Actually, the Frozen Four is being held at Penn State this year.
When
So
is
they
it?
got the home field advantage. That's
when is
cheating,
it?
man.
Are you going?
I was not planning on it, but they are.
I don't know why not.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know.
Yeah.
The semifinals are March 20th. Penn State's going to be taking on Wisconsin.
at the Pegula Ice Arena, 7:30 p.m., going to be on ESPN+. And then the championship is going to be March 22nd at Pegula Ice Arena at Penn State. They're taking on Wisconsin. Ohio State is taking on Northeastern. So
they all seem like Northeastern's always in it, men and women.
Yep. Men's ice hockey. They're still playing the championships or the division championship. So the regionals will start March 22nd. They'll start right after that. But good luck to Penn State hockey. Hope to see you soon.
All right, so back to the NFL real quick. I wanted to make sure we got this in. I see on ESPN that the Philadelphia Eagles picked up the wide receiver, Hollywood Brown.
I saw that on the way here.
Yeah. Was he with Kansas City?
Yeah, he's been nicked up, man. I like him. Excellent skill set. He's always nicked up, though, man. Every time you look up, ankle, arm, surgery, neck, back. It's always something with him. Great skill set, though. Great skill set.
He's been traded and signed, and he's someone that
he's betting on himself though. 1 year, 1 year deal.
That's how he was in Kansas City.
Yeah, I mean, remember he was Baltimore, then he went to Arizona.
He had his best year in Baltimore.
So what are you two saying? Don't pick him on your
I
on your
like
fantasy.
him, but
I'm saying on a fantasy team.
Oh yeah, not on your. No, he's not. I don't want him on my fantasy team. No, right. I'm rooting for him though. I just hope he stay healthy.
Yeah.
Unless you got an IR spot.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time he played 16 games.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so we need to talk about the Lakers.
Okay, yeah.
In the NBA.
My Lakers.
I meant to say the NBA, but I said Lakers, so I guess it was meant to be. 6-game winning streak.
Yes.
Right? They're starting to get hot.
Yes, we are.
At the right time. So the Lakers beat the Rockets 100-92.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, they have a 6-game winning streak. Somebody named Luka Doncic scored 36 points.
Leads the NBA in 33 points per game. How cool is that?
Yeah. Now moving on to Boston, because you mentioned Boston.
Yeah.
They beat Phoenix 122-112 in Boston, and Jaylen Brown, possible MVP as you mentioned, dropped 41 points.
He's averaging 28, 7, and 5. Man, he's answered the bell this year. He's
talking about somebody that came back, Jason Tatum.
Yeah. My only thing with him, they didn't play him against OKC recently, man, and they lost to OKC. They said it was like, the load management thing with his leg or whatever.
Well, if anybody deserve it, warranted.
But I'm like, oh, come on, man. You played just 2 games, and then when it's time to play OKC, you don't play. But I understand, though, maybe his leg wasn't feeling, you know what I mean? So hopefully we get to see that matchup again with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown together against Shea and Chet Holmgren and the crew.
Right. So, like I said, he put in 21 as well as Derek White added 21 as well. Now let me get to my MVP. Okay.
I got something to tell you about the Lakers too after this. Go ahead.
Okay, so my MVP, I think, is Victor Wembanyama. And Ken, you see how?
Is he eligible?
See how I pronounce the name? I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Is he even eligible though? How many games did he miss?
That's a good point.
No,
I'm not sure if he's eligible. I think it's 65.
Yeah, I think something like that.
I think it's 65 games.
Yeah, I don't know if he's eligible.
So San Antonio actually beat the LA Clippers 119-115.
They're scary. They scary, kid.
So we need to talk playoffs when it comes to the NBA. But before we do, go ahead with the Lakers.
So y'all probably didn't even know this, and this is funny. You're going to laugh when I tell y'all this. Did you know LeBron James, at the age of 41 years old, leads the NBA in fast break points? He's dunking on everybody. Come on, man. 41. I say who lead the league in fast break points, you probably would have said Anthony Edwards or somebody. Not a 41-year-old LeBron James. Come on, man.
So what are you saying?
Man. He's been back.
He's batting. I'm saying he's back next year?
Yeah,
he's coming back for sure.
He's cooking at a high level.
Will he be with the Lakers or will he be elsewhere?
He'll probably be with the Lakers.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure, but more than likely. You know, he got the no trade clause or whatever. But I'm just surprised, bro, that he leads the league in fast break points.
I'm surprised, too.
That's is crazy, man. That's how I know the Lakers are a scary team. If they're making their shots, It makes the offense prolific, and they're going to be an issue come playoff time because nobody's talking about them and everybody's sleeping them. Okay. And stay tuned.
Playoffs is a different ball game.
And you talked about Wemby.
Different ball game.
You talked about Wemby.
Yeah.
Touch on this real quick. The Spurs are 18-2 since February 1st. They're scary, man, with that alien in the middle, bro.
Yeah, that defense,
they are scary.
Man,
it's going to come down to him and De'Aaron Fox being healthy, man. If not, they'll probably win the title, but I still don't think they could beat OKC in a 7-game series. If OKC got all their guns, if they got all their gas, it's going to be tough.
What actually happened during the regular season? They cleaned their clock.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. San Antonio's cleaning their clock.
You're right, but
they
didn't have a couple guys.
I don't know. No.
They get J-Dub and them back. I don't know if the Spurs could beat them in 7.
Are you sure they didn't have all their guys earlier?
No, they didn't. I don't think they had Jay Williams. Not the big man, Jay Williams.
I know who you're talking about.
J-Dub with the braids.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I thought he was there.
Yeah, I don't think they had him or AJ Mitchell. I don't think they had him, bro. I think it was a
I'll
couple guys missing. Wiggs.
You might be right.
Missing.
You might be right.
You get them full strength. If they beat them, Kev, I'll defer, bro.
All right. So key games today that I had on my list anyway before we get into the playoffs. There's one that is cross-conference, I believe, with OKC and Orlando. That game is actually going on right now because it started at 7 p.m. There's another big game in the West at 8 p.m. directly after our show, and we have Phoenix versus Minnesota.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards just got rolled out too, man. He's out 1 to 2 weeks. Knee inflammation.
And I'm glad you mentioned that too. The Greek Freak is expected to miss a week as well. So I actually saw that pop up on ESPN as well.
Hey, Kev. We have a caller on the line.
Okay. I don't see it now, so I must have missed it.
Yeah, it might have just flipped off.
That's what happens, Kim, when we have a slow day of not receiving calls. I take it for granted. And when we do get a call, I miss it. So let me take a look here. Yeah, Robert Bell, if you're out there, call back in, and we'll make sure we get you on. Yeah, I'm interested to see what you have to say. All right, so we're talking NBA, and from a playoff standpoint, we're going to start over. We're going to start over on the East. You want to pick it up from there, Keith, with East. Detroit?
Yeah, I still like Detroit, man.
You still like Detroit?
I had the Knicks coming out of the East. I'm still riding with Detroit. And people are saying to me, they're like, oh, man, they don't got that much experience, and I think they're a young team. I just don't know. Like, I'm looking at the matchups. So, Cade Cunningham, 6'6", Asur Thompson, 6'7". I don't know a backcourt that could beat them dudes in 7 games. They're both good, excellent. Well, Asur Thompson, elite defender. Cade Cunningham, he's starting to develop into a elite defender. And they're tall with length, man. 6'6", 6'7". They got a bunch of bruisers that remind me of Bill Laimbeer, Rick Mahorn, and Jalen Dorn and Isaiah Stewart. So the toughness is going to be there. And also, they want the Knicks. And I don't think Cleveland could beat them.
Well, we have Boston. That's number 2 right now.
That's a different game right there.
New York is number 3. Cleveland is number 4. Orlando's number 5. Right. And Toronto is number 6. Now, if the season were to end today, these will be the play-in teams. Okay. Miami 7, Atlanta 8, Philly 9, and Charlotte 10. Okay? There's 3 teams that's been eliminated: Brooklyn, Washington, and Indiana. So still in the hunt. The team that you have on your shirt, Milwaukee and Chicago. But I don't see either one of those teams being able to
they're not doing no damage
to get in. Yeah. So I think the East is pretty much set.
Yeah, Boston, New York, Detroit.
With the top 10 teams anyway. Okay, over in the West, we have OKC with the best record in basketball at 53-15. Number 2 is San Antonio. And the Lakers, number 3.
Yep, I couldn't wait for you to say that, Mr. Cameron. I couldn't wait.
And then we have Houston, number 4. By the way, Kevin Durant, he was pretty mad at himself.
Emotional yesterday. Yeah. We punched him right in the mouth. Punched him right in the mouth yesterday.
Denver, number 5. Minnesota, number 6. Phoenix is trying to get in the playoffs directly.
And
okay,
without Dylan Brooks,
number
they
7.
don't stand a chance without Dylan Brooks.
LA Clippers, number 8. Golden State, number 9. And Portland, number 10. And the top 10 in the West as well seems like that's not going to change. No. You have Memphis and New Orleans that's still in the hunt, but they're so far back, I think it's just a matter of time. And also, let me see, Dallas. I can't tell if they've been eliminated yet. Nope.
Yeah, it's basically
Dallas
and
Utah
Flag going to win Rookie of the Year or not.
Yeah, so the only one in the West been eliminated as of today is Sacramento. All right. So you like the Lakers in the West? How far? How far can the Lakers go?
Like I told you, man.
Try to make an unbiased.
If the Lakers are making their shots, the offense is prolific, and they're going to be an issue. And I'm gonna give you an X factor real quick, man. You know, I was watching some stuff earlier, picked up some extra notes. Ever since Marcus Smart, man, has been in the lineup, he brings that toughness, that aggressiveness. And, you know, I found out
better defense.
Yeah,
okay.
Defense. He's hitting a 3, and he's looking like how he was at Oklahoma State, man, when he was the number 1 point guard coming out of high school. So don't pay attention to Marcus Smart, man. He ain't the best player, but he's a like a Swiss Army knife, man. He can do a little bit of everything. I think the guys rallying around him. Yeah, they like his toughness. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's not a punk. He's not going back down, and he'll make some key defensive plays when you need.
Okay. Now you mentioned OKC.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
man,
you got OKC. You have San Antonio.
Yeah.
So I don't think the Lakers will get by.
I just think people are sleeping the Lakers. It wouldn't surprise me, but yeah, it definitely wouldn't surprise me.
All right, so let's do it. Get you in the mood. All right, love it.
Yeah,
all right,
yes.
Back to March Madness. The last region, which is the South Division. Okay? The big dog
No, you
here.
mean Midwest. Yeah, Michigan, Midwest region.
Okay. You're right. Midwest region. And the number 1 team is Michigan. Can they make it to the Final Four?
I got Iowa State coming out of this region.
You do? All right, let's run through the game.
I'll tell you why.
Michigan versus UMBC, and that's Howard, right? In the playing game.
Maryland, Baltimore
You know,
County.
I just noticed something about this bracket that I don't like. And hopefully you two will agree with me because I think it makes sense. I think maybe not. Yeah, I do. It doesn't make any sense for the number 1 overall seed not to play one of these playing teams. Is it because there'll be a higher seed? No, they'll be the 16th seed.
Yeah, they'll be it. 16 versus 1.
So why wouldn't Duke play one of the playing teams?
Yeah, these sound like the guys on bracketology. You sound like the dudes on bracketology.
Did they say the same thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
They think Duke got robbed as a number 1 overall seed.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I mean,
hey, you still got to play all the teams regardless, man. Whatever.
You know,
man.
no, it matters. More especially like you mentioned with the injuries and everything.
Yeah, for them.
You know, they give you time to get healthy.
That's a good point, Kev.
Yeah. All right. So the next game, Georgia. Number 8 seed at St. Louis, number 9.
I got St. Louis winning that, and I'm going to tell you why when you're done.
Okay. Texas Tech, 5, going up against Akron, number 12. 4th seed Alabama, going up against Hofstra, number 13.
Speedy Claxton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tennessee, number 6, going up against the playing team, MUO or SMU.
Yeah, Miami of Ohio. I got them making a run.
Hey, shout out to Miami of Ohio, though.
Yeah.
They were 31-0 before losing
I
their
like
game
those guys.
in the championship.
And also, in
their conference championship.
Give you guys a footnote real quick.
Okay.
Shout out to Miami of Ohio, like you said, but also, did you know they have a guy from the Whippio on their team, 6'10", 230-pound center, Tyler Robbins.
Nice.
Shout out to him, man, in Upper St. Clair, man.
Upper St. Clair.
Yeah,
cool.
Shout out to them.
All right. Virginia, number 3, going up against Wright State, 14. Kentucky, number 7. I love Kentucky. going up against Santa Clara.
Santa Clara.
And number 2, Iowa State going up against number 15, Tennessee State.
Yeah.
Okay. Which games did you want to go back to?
Okay, first, I'm going to just break it down. I like Iowa State, but keep an eye on Michigan forward Yaxel Lindenborg, 6'9", 230, and Iowa State forward Joshua Jefferson. They're probably 2 of the best Swiss Army knife hoopers you'll see in college basketball. Player to watch in this region,
bro.
Who
are they again?
Joshua Jefferson. He's a versatile forward for Iowa State.
Okay.
And Yaxel Lindenborg for Michigan.
Okay.
They're probably the 2 best Swiss Army knives you'll see in college basketball this season. Player to watch. I'll take you back to that 8-9 game. You got St. Louis and Georgia. St. Louis, they got a kid. His name is Robbie Avila, but y'all gonna crack up. His nickname, Cream, not Kareem. Cream, like a Krispy Kreme donut.
Got you.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Whoa.
Larry Nerd. When you see this dude play, though, he's the Atlantic Player of the Year. He got glasses. He look like you'll see him he look like somebody you'll walk past on Wall Street. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But Atlantic 10 Player of the Year, 14 points a game, four rebounds a game, 4 assists. They call him the college Jokic, bro. He's a 41% three-point shooter. He's very underrated. Robbie Avila has ice in his veins,
and
bro.
What team again?
St. Louis, the Billikens.
Okay.
And they were undefeated for a long time, and he was one of the main reasons. You know, they call him Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Nerd. When you see him, you're going to laugh, but then you look at the stat sheet, Kev, 19 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 for 4 from three-point range.
Okay.
I'm telling you, bro.
Getting it done.
This guy is he's tough.
All right.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Check him out, y'all. Robbie Avila.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah, that's done for the Midwest region, bro.
All right, so we recap the whole bracket. Again, everyone, go to our website to join the challenge, the Pittsburgh's DSEN Bracket Challenge. We want as many people as possible. All right, so we move over to the women.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, the top dog on the women's side, of course, Sarah Strong and Connecticut. I don't see anybody beating.
Me neither. I talked about that on the show 2 months ago.
Okay. So, in their region, they play number 16, Texas, San Antonio. And then there's Iowa State, number 8, going up against Syracuse, number 9. Maryland, number 5, against Murray State, number 12. Number 4, North Carolina going up against number 13, Western Illinois. Number 6, Notre Dame. I like Notre Dame. Going up against 11.
Say that again?
I like Notre Dame.
Oh.
The women's basketball team.
Hannah Hidalgo.
None of the other sports, but I think they have a good basketball team.
Yes, they do.
Ohio State is number 3 going up against number 14, Howard. Shout out to Howard for both the men and women.
Yeah, HBCU.
Making the NCAA tournament. Illinois, number 7, going up against number 10, Colorado. Number 2, Vanderbilt, going up against number 15, High Point. And I think both of those schools have their men's teams in it as well.
Yeah, they do. Shout out to them.
Okay, so, and that's in the Fort Worth region, which is the number 1 region.
Right.
Okay. We'll go over to Sacramento region, which is the number 2 region. And I like this team as well. The top dog over there, UCLA, going up against number 16. Is that California Baptist?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 8, Oklahoma State, going up against number 9, Princeton. Number 5, Mississippi, going up against number 12, Gonzaga. Number 4, Minnesota, going up against number 13, Green Bay. Number 6, Baylor, going up against the playing team, Nebraska or Richmond, I believe.
Yeah.
Duke normally have a good basketball team as well. They're number 3, going up against Charleston. And number 7, Texas Tech, going up against number 10, Villanova. Number 2, LSU. I like LSU.
That's
they
my
have
squad. That's my team.
A real good basketball team. I don't really prefer their coach, but they have a good
you
team.
always say that.
Yeah. Going up against number 15, Jacksonville. And then we'll go over to, we might as well keep it moving with number 3, Fort Worth. The top dog there, Texas, real good basketball team, of course. Going up against number 16, Missouri State, or
Stephen F. Austin.
Stephen F. Austin, I believe, for the playing game. Number 8, Oregon going up against number 9, Virginia Tech. Number 5, Kentucky going up against number 12, James Madison. And shout out to the next one, home area team, West Virginia. Number 4 going up against Miami of Ohio. So that's the 13th seed. Alabama, number 6, going up against number 11, Rhode Island. So as you all see, there's a number of schools that have both the men and the women in, but I can't say each one because of limited time. Louisville is number 3, going up against number 14, Vermont.
It's one of my sleepers.
Louisville is good. Yeah.
Zach Randolph's daughter, Michaela Randolph.
Nice.
She's a monster.
North Carolina State. I think this is a good basketball team too. North Carolina State.
Yeah, they're good too.
Yeah,
they got some hoopers.
Going up against number 10, Tennessee. Tennessee is normally good, but
they've been struggling.
They've
lost 7 out of their last 10 games.
Because I haven't been keeping up with them.
Yeah.
But they're normally good. Michigan is number 2, going up against number 15, Holy Cross.
Another team to watch, Michigan.
Okay.
Shayla Swords.
The last region, which is the Sacramento region, which is number 4. So do they rank them easiest to the hardest? 1, 2, 3, 4? Do you know?
Looking like.
Yeah. All right. Number 1 is South Carolina, going up against Southern or Sam. What's Sam?
Samford? Yeah, not Stanford. Samford.
Samford. Okay, so they have the play-in game.
Yes, sir.
That play South Carolina. Okay, and I like South Carolina as well. Clemson, number 8, going up against number 9, Southern California. I like both of those teams, actually. Number 5, Michigan State, going up against number 12, Colorado State. Number 4, Oklahoma, going up against number 13, Idaho. And again, everyone, we are doing the women's bracket. Number 6, Washington, going up against number 11, San Diego State. Number 3, Texas Christian, going up against number 14, UC San Diego. Number 7, Georgia, going up against number 10 for the play-in game is at Virginia and Arizona State
yes,
University. Okay. Number 2, Iowa, real good basketball team, going up against number 15, Fairleigh Dickinson.
They won 30 games, bro. I didn't know that. Wow. A lot of games.
Yeah, 30-4, Fairleigh Dickinson. All right, so that's what's going on in the women's bracket. Like I said, I don't see anyone beating. Matter of fact, when I take a look at this, all the ones, the only one that I might have some reservations about, to be honest with you, is over in the Fort Worth, Texas, maybe. Not making it to the Final Four.
Texas females, okay.
Right. That's the only one. All the other ones, I think, is a pretty straight Final Four berth. But I have UConn winning it all.
Me too. I got them beating UCLA, man. But I got some teams to watch, Kev. Keep an eye on my LSU girls.
Yep.
Like I said, Louisville and TCU. Keep an eye on them. I think LSU girls and UCLA girls are on a collision course. They played a couple years ago with Angel Reese and Flajay Johnson, so it's a little rivalry, man. But it wouldn't surprise me if the LSU girls beat UCLA. I don't think they will, but it wouldn't surprise me. I'm going to stick with UConn against UCLA in the championship, and I think UConn they overwhelm those girls, man. They got last year's most outstanding player, AZ Fudd, 17 points a game. She's shooting a blazing 44% from three-point range. You touched on Sarah Strong. She's probably the best sophomore in the country. She's a matchup nightmare for any female. You know what I mean? Then
love her.
Yes.
Love to see her play.
Right. You got point guard KK Arnold, 7 assists, 7 points a game, 4 assists. Big East all-defensive team. She's averaging 2 steals a game in her career. She's the keys to start the car for UConn, man. And also, heading into this tournament, people probably don't even know this. UConn they are the number 1 rated defensive females team headed into the tournament. That bodes well, bro. That bodes
Excellent.
well.
All right, let's wrap this thing up. Keith, we'll start with you. 30 seconds.
30 seconds, man. Shout out to Pittsburgh, DSEN, Kev, Ken Craig, man. I'm looking forward to working with y'all with this NFL draft, man. And lately, if you want to check me out, I've been doing my 5 players to watch for the NCAA tournament. You can check that out on K-Space Platt Jr. YouTube. You can also hit me up on Instagram at KPlatt Jr. or TikTok at KPlatt Jr., man. And mainly it's just been a lot of March Madness stuff I've been touching on. This is my favorite time of the year, March Madness. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
I love it. I love it.
Keith, I love when you were here because,
thank you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I may be able to talk about, hockey all day, but the breadth of knowledge that you bring
he comes prepared.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, we come prepared too,
yeah.
But it's like it's nice to see others come in and they're prepared.
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, man.
Just lit a fire under me.
I appreciate that,
Thank
man.
you.
It's just great. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Apologies if we missed anybody, but want to make sure that I'm going to show my appreciation to everybody who's out there. Thank you all for tuning in.
Yes, and I echo exactly what Ken said. Thanks for the support. Our YouTube channel is growing. Our radio station is growing. We realize a lot of times people don't have a chance to listen to us live. We have more people listening or watching the recording versus live, which is fine. As long as we're watched one way or the other, please remember to hit that like button on live or the recording. If you're not a subscriber, hopefully you'll be a subscriber. Keep in mind, we love for you to be a subscriber in two places: the website, which is the radio station. Okay, go to pghdsen.com and also be a subscriber on our YouTube channel. As a reminder, tomorrow, 11 a.m., please set your schedule for Pittsburgh Soul on Stage. It's a special Pittsburgh Soul on Stage with Tommy Davison. Okay, and again, he Live in Color and Live in Color, right?
Yeah.
And you mentioned a few others he's been a part of as well, so it should be a very good show. Also, go to our website, get information on our cruise November 7th through 11th. And then if you are on YouTube right now, if you're not catching the baseball classic that should be coming on now, check out the radio station, Pittsburgh's DSEN, the best of soulful music. Again, we have a lineup 24/7. You'll love the music. Check it out. And then come back next Tuesday to check us out again next Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m. And I have some breaking news. Should I hold it until next week regarding what we're going to do with the draft? I know I shared it with the two of you.
I would keep it. I would hold it.
Hold it?
Yeah.
Hold it until next week.
Yeah, make them wait. Make 'em wait.
Yeah.
You gotta wait.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
We got to refine
Love
it.
y'all. You gotta wait.
Okay, yeah, I agree, Ken. So, yeah, come back.
Couple
next
more
week.
days.
Come back next week. We'll have some breaking news. I think you'll really like it. It's regarding the NFL draft and celebration of it, what we're going to do from a Pittsburgh DSEN standpoint. So, come back next week to check it out. Everyone, please stay blessed.